Serenno. Her name echoed with power. She was a warrior forged in the fires of countless battles. Her dark hair flowed like a raven's wing, framing eyes that shone with emerald fire. Scars, badges of honor, crisscrossed her body. They were a testament to her relentless training. Bandages peeked out from beneath her armor, evidence of her unwavering dedication. Serenno hailed from the hidden nation of Shadow. It was a land shrouded in mist and legend. Only the bravest or most foolish dared to seek it out. Serenno was its protector, its queen, its unwavering shield. She ruled with wisdom and grace, her heart as strong as her sword arm. The weight of a nation rested on her shoulders. She bore it with the stoicism of a seasoned warrior. Her people loved her, they trusted her. They knew that Serenno would lay down her life for them without hesitation. And she would. For Serenno was more than a queen. She was a symbol of hope, a beacon of defiance in a world teetering on the brink of chaos. Serenno moved like a phantom. Her speed was legendary. She could cross a battlefield in the blink of an eye. Her enemies would only catch a glimpse of emerald fire before they felt the kiss of her blade. Her strength was something to behold. She wielded swords twice the size of a normal human. Each swing was a symphony of destruction. She was a master of close combat. Her punches shattered bones. Her kicks could send men flying. Serenno fought with a ferocity that bordered on the supernatural. She was a whirlwind of blades and fury, leaving a trail of fallen foes in her wake. Her enemies would tremble at her approach. They knew that to face Serenno was to stare death in the face. But her greatest weapon was her mind. Serenno was a brilliant strategist. She could predict her opponents' moves before they even made them. She exploited weaknesses with surgical precision. On the battlefield, Serenno was a force of nature. Serenno's skills were not merely the result of natural talent. She had trained for centuries, honing her body and mind to the peak of perfection. She sought out the greatest masters in the world. From the icy peaks of the Himalayas to the scorching deserts of Arabia, Serenno learned from the best. She mastered every weapon imaginable. She became a living weapon herself. But her training went beyond the mortal realm. Legend spoke of a mystical place where time had no meaning. It was a realm of pure energy and potential. Only a select few knew of its existence. Fewer still had dared to enter. Serenno spent what felt like an eternity there. She honed her skills against beings of unimaginable power. She emerged from this place transformed. Her senses were heightened, her reflexes were lightning fast. Serenno had transcended the limits of mortality. She had become something more. Section 4. Triumph over gods. Serenno's reputation as a warrior spread like wildfire. Armies trembled at her name. Kings sought her out for advice. Her enemies learned to fear the emerald fire that burned in her eyes. She had faced impossible odds and emerged victorious. She had stared down entire armies and sent them running in terror. Legends whispered of her battles against gods. They spoke of how she had fought Zeus himself, the king of the Olympian gods. It was a clash for the ages, a battle that shook the heavens, but in the end, it was Serenno who stood triumphant. She had proven her might to the world. She was the ultimate warrior, but Serenno was not driven by a lust for power or conquest. She fought for peace. She fought for justice. She fought to protect the innocent. And the world, slowly, began to heal under her watchful gaze. Section 5. A Warrior's Heart. Despite her fearsome reputation, Serenno yearned for something more. She had seen enough bloodshed to last a lifetime. She longed for peace, for love, for a life beyond the battlefield. And then she met Kensi. He was a young samurai, a warrior of unmatched skill and honor. He was drawn to Serenno's strength, her compassion, her unwavering spirit. Their love was a slow burn, a dance of respect and admiration. They trained together, their swords clashing in perfect harmony. They challenged each other, pushed each other to be better. And in the quiet moments between battles, they found solace in each other's arms. They married under the pale moonlight. It was a simple ceremony, witnessed by a handful of their closest friends and allies. Serenno finally understood what it meant to be truly alive. She was no longer just a warrior, a queen, a legend. She was a wife, a partner, a woman in love. And in the end, That was the greatest victory of all.